Welcome back, viewers. Let's continue with the interesting story that we are having here in the show. I'm very excited, as you can clearly see, for the interesting discussions that we're having, the experiences in primary, in high school as well, from class one all the way to class eight. The persistency she had, not giving up as well. She continued with her education, finished that, and she continued and she wasn't bored with school as well. And because she was also motivated to get the education to better her high school, to better her life. So she'll tell us whether she passed with flying colors or how she fared on. That she'll explain herself. Also, when she joined Reverend Mohoro School, she did the exam, she finished everything, passed with flying colors. I know she has her own dreams for primary KCAPE. I know she had goals, and for KCSE, and know those she had, and she's whatever she's been able to achieve. That I believe with the different subjects as well, because in high school, people pick their favorite subjects, be it physics, maths, and all other subjects. So she did that, picked from Form 1 all the way to Form 4 with persistency and focusing on her education. And in her future, I believe this will help her be a success. Because right now, she did her KCSE recently in 2023, just the other day. And she's now hoping to join a college. And I'm praying for her that she may be able to get a college, maybe in Karen, maybe any other college. She will decide, and that is her own responsibility and her own decision to make. So we want to also, talk about her family experience, whether they were supportive of her, whether the parents, brothers and sisters, whether she has brothers and sisters, and how they could communicate, how they communicate at home.
Thank you so much for welcoming me. My name is Susan Njoki, and this is my sign name. My sign name, this is it. I remember from primary school in Mohoro to high school, the same school, and I also studied a little bit in Nyururu. And my life has been good. I've known Ruth for a very long time, who has been a very good friend of mine. That is nice.
And what about your dad? Oh, I'm so sorry. And was your mom interested in sign language? You see,
For
parents are
me, I
always so
remember
busy.
I joined
They
school
take a
around
lot of time
2010
trying to,
in
take care
Nyaruru.
of
I did not
us
know sign
that they
language, but
forget
when I
that
joined
we
class, I
also
was
need
able to
to
learn
take time
from
and
my friends.
take time with the
Through this
children, like learning
learning,
sign
I
language,
was
because
able
that,
to grow my
will have
language,
helped
and through the
you
experience,
in
that's how I
communication.
got to
So normally
interact
you
with the
used
deaf.
to write.
When I was younger, it was hard. It was quite challenging. Hearing people were not able to interact. My parents could not really understand me.
And
But when
if
I
your
joined
brother and
school,
sister
I
are not
learned
there,
my
what
friend of
happens?
mine taught me sign language, and I got to acquire the
You'd write
language.
everything. And for example, maybe your mom wants to send you to the shop, maybe to the market. She'd list everything else right, and you'd know everything.
Yeah, it was surprising. I did not know sign language. I
Oh,
remember when
okay.
I was new,
Wow.
it was quite
I
difficult. I
see your
only had a
brothers and
few
sisters.
village signs. But through the friend of mine who
Were
taught
they also
me
going to
finger
school?
spelling, the language, it became so
And when
easy
I
for
know when
me.
they
And
went
that
to
was a nice
school and came
experience.
back,
And it solved
they'd
my
forget how to,
communication
sign.
issue.
So during the holidays, perhaps you'd now have to teach them again. That's very good. That's very good, because I can see it's very
True.
important, for the deaf, the family members and the people surround them. It's important to have at least one person learning sign language, so that you can have someone who you can, communicate with.
Fantastic. For me, it was
Because
actually great. And as they taught me, I was able to
I know
understand, and that
when we
really made
have
me
people
happy.
around
And we'll
us
use
who try
sign
and
language while
communicate,
learning.
then it also helps develop our language as well. Because children
Yeah,
sometimes
they
are not
actually knew it. At first, it was quite
motivated,
difficult
and
because they had not
without
gained the
the
experience.
motivation,
But after some
without
time,
others who
they
know
became
how to communicate as well, it
so
becomes a
equipped with the
problem.
knowledge and
So
skills.
later on, the families can learn sign language, be it the parents, the father and mother. It will help and come in a long way in communicating with your child. Because if the
For me,
child is
from
the only
primary
one
school, everything was okay
who
for
knows
me.
sign language
I
without
was
the
able
family,
to
then
learn, and
he
this
will
made
stay
my life
secluded
really easy.
without being
And when I
included
got
in the
from school
family.
out here, I was
Because
able to teach other people
it's
and
better
encourage
to
them to
take
practice.
to involve all the children than ignoring
And
them.
the teachers
Because
also
normally they'd
try to be
always
there
just
for us
sit
and teach us
alone with their
reading and the
phones, while
books. The
other members
experience
of
was
the
actually pretty
family
great.
are engaged
So
in
from class 1 to
conversation
class
together.
8, my
Because
learning
sign language is a
has
very
been good. I
interesting
did not
language.
hate learning. It was not boring. For me,
So
it was
we need
quite
more
exciting.
brothers and sisters, siblings,
And it
to
went
learn
on
sign
to high
language other
school.
than ignoring the
And high
children who
school, I
are
had the
deaf
same
in their
experience in
homes.
Mohoro
Because
from Form
they
1 to Form
most
4.
people they
And I
talk,
have
tell
actually
stories,
completed my high school
forgetting that they have a
recently
child here
last year, and
who is
it has
missing out
actually
on
been a
that.
fantastic journey.
So right now I'm very excited, because your sister already knows sign language and can understand, can, help you in communicating. Because mom might perhaps
True.
be busy with things of trying to get money to paying school fees and all that. But I'm very excited for you, because you have come all the way from,
True.
accepted to come all the way from Nakuru to sit with us and share your story. We value that
Actually,
so much.
I
And I'm
joined high school
hoping
2020
and
to
I'm wishing you all
2023.
the best, that you get
To
a job
2023, I
or a
completed my high
college
school.
soon, so that you can be able to,
In primary, it was
teach
from
people, and you can
2010
also
to
be able to
around
get places for, attachment,
2019.
and get
And then I joined high
maybe
school
little
and
jobs here
I
and there,
got to
so that they
complete
can be
last year.
able to help
And
your
that's
life in the
now that's
future.
where I'm at.
Because
I'm
we
really
have very
trying my
many
best to
schools,
apply for colleges and continue.
Kikuyu, sorry, because there are very many schools that need teaching sign language, and the children are very excited, to learn the sign
For
language,
me, when I was in primary school, I finished my
and they are
primary school,
always
went to high
calling
school,
on your case, so that you will be able to
learning,
help them,
and
you know,
that's all. That's where
learn
I'm
sign
at right
language.
now.
And from that, also, you can get some little cash here and there that will help benefit you and your family as well. Because very many, I pray you get a school, because as I'd said before, we have very many colleges right now, both the hearing and the deaf, learning together because of the provision of sign language interpreters. So it's a possibility for you right now to go to school and learn, because right now it's not like a long time
Yeah,
ago when
they were
the deaf
different.
will
They were
just be
different.
staying at home.
Well, it was quite difficult, but I tried my
So
best. I tried my best.
because
Some
when I'm looking
subjects were quite
when I'm
challenging.
looking at you, I pray,
And
I've
you also
seen
know that
you
in high
playing
school, we have so many
volleyball
subjects
and you are very
compared,
skilled.
and the
So
lessons were quite more compared to
you can
primary
also
school.
tell us a
So,
little
yeah,
bit
there was that
about, the
difference.
volleyball that you also do.
I
That's all you
remember
have
we
to
would
say.
actually
Thank
get
you.
to learn. Um,
Please
Everything
tell
was
us
actually
more.
well, and the subjects and the teachers were actually okay. Yeah, that was a difference too.
Thank you so much.
I really
Very
want to join
interesting.
college.
I
I've
want to
not yet
thank you
joined.
so
I'm having a
much for
challenge,
accepting
but
and
my parents
honoring
are
our
really struggling
invitation.
as it is.
And I know it's your
So
first
that's where I'm
time
at.
here with us in our studios today. Because you see, here at Science TV, for example, we have very many interpreters, and you can also act as an
True.
advocate for, because there are very many people outside there who cannot access, cannot bridge the gap of sign language. Very many people are stuck with sign language, but with the help of interpreters, then we can be able to, spread the word, and more people can be able to, we can ease the burden of communication. Dear viewers, that sums up our show today. I want to thank you all so much, and I want to thank my guest coming all the way from Nakuru, and
For me, I'm really hoping to have
she was
a
very
very
much
good
willing to
career, maybe
have
to
the
become a
interview with
chef.
us
I'd like to
today
become
here,
a chef.
and I'm very excited and honored
It's quite hard for me to
and
get an institution
honored
to
to
join. I'm really
have her here
trying
today.
to get
Please
that.
don't forget to comment on our
I'm
social
doing
media
that myself.
platforms
I'm really
on the
trying to get an
Classroom
institution
Show
an institution I can join
from
and get to
4,
learn.
and we're always on 4 to 5 every Tuesday evening. Every Tuesday evening, same place, same time, the Classroom Show, where we talk more matters concerning education. That's all from us to you here at Science TV. You've been with me, your host, Ruth Wairimu, with my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Tobias and Jedida. Have a good evening and goodbye.